Alright, we're going to show how to graph like y equals 1 when there's no x anything. Well, first off, think of it this way. If y equals 1, it's the same as y equals 0x plus 1. Okay, which means our m is 0, or 0 over 1, and our b or y-intercept is 1. So to graph it, I would put a point at 0, 1, and then real simply what I'm going to do is this. Hey, I'm going to move up none and over 1, up none and over 1, making a line right there. Oh, makes perfect sense. 0 slope, moved up, 0 up and down, a horizontal line at the y-intercept. There's the y-intercept. Yes. So let's look at another one. Y equals negative 3. It's like having y equals 0x minus 3. A slope is 0. 0 over 1. The y-intercept is negative 3. I'm going to go up 0 over 1, up 0 over 1. Graph it. Hey, one more time. Coach, I could just put one at y equals 5 and go straight across. That's right. I absolutely positively could, because it's like y equals 0x plus 5, or 0 here. The y-intercept is 5. Dot. Go up 0, right 1, up 0, right 1. Boom. I have my nice little line right there, y equals 5. Cool. Well, what about an x equals? Okay. Well, let's try that. Well, first off, it would be x equals 1, so let's make it x plus 0, y equals 1. And do you remember when things are in this form right here, what we have to do? We have to do what we call the ax plus by equals c, where a is 1, b is 0, and c is 1. And then the slope is the negative a over b, which means it would be negative 1 over 0. Okay? And then that means there's no slope. Oh, it's going to be straight up and down because we're not moving any left or right. And there is no y-intercept because the y-intercept is capital C divided by b, but if b is 0, you can't divide by that, so there's no y-intercept. So, there's no y-intercept. Well, how do I do it? Well, think about it. Where's x at? Where's x1 at? Right there. And if I simply move down 1 and left or right none, like my slope says, I have a line like that. Oh, so the x's which go across graph up and down, and the y's which go up and down graph across. Yep, pretty much. So here we go, x equals negative 3. So like I said, if I tried this again, basically what's going to happen is a equals 1, b equals 0, c is negative 3. It's going to still have negative, my slope's going to be negative 1 over 0, or no slope, not possible. And the y-intercept is going to be negative 3 divided by 0, not possible. So it's just going to be an x at negative 3. It's not going to move up or down, it's going to move down 1, but left or right none. And I have my line right there. So where would then x equals 5 be? Well, let's think about it. It's just going to probably go over 5 and go up and down. And if I look at all my numbers, plug a, b, c in, I get 1, 0, 5. That negative a over b, negative 1 over 0. Can't divide by 0, not possible. So c divided by b, 5 divided by 0, I got no slope, no y-intercept. I simply have that point at 5, down 1 over 0. And there we go. Woo! Not so bad.